Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Checking my watch to make sure it's actually afternoon. It feels like morning. I'm still waiting for the espresso to hit bottom. Well, it's our very great pleasure to have another one of these live concerts here. This year, of course, we had a classical concert with the music of Aaron Copland, and now we're going to have some original compositions by a former student of mine who's actually a trumpet player, a composer, an arranger, and a general, professional all around, sort of multi-talented, if you will. The great young artist, virtuoso. She paid me to say all this, right? I'm trying to remember all of the adjectives. But all seriousness aside, please welcome Summer Camargo.
And next up is an original that I wrote for my sister, my little sister. I'm the oldest out of 3 daughters, and we're all in the arts in some way. So I'm a jazz trumpet player. The little one's actually studying at the Fashion Institute of Technology, and she actually lives in the apartment right above mine, which that was amazing how that worked out. And then my little sister, Ava, she's studying upstate in Alfred, doing ceramics and sculpture. Yes. So I wrote this around during COVID. I'm from South Florida, so I was back home in Florida, and my sister really wanted this white Jeep, and she was talking about this white Jeep, and so I was like, okay. So for her birthday, I wrote her a song, and I pictured her in this white Jeep, like on I-95 in Miami, like the palm trees whipping past her, the top down, shades on, and I was scrambling to come up with a title, and that's usually the last part of my writing process, is like, oh, I'll write a tune, and I'm like, oh, what's the title gonna be? So I ended up just naming this Girl in the Jeep. So please enjoy. the Jeep. And I want to talk a little bit about the theme of my album, To Whom I Love. I'm really, really grateful that I had the opportunity to record with Jazz Lincoln Center's record label, Blue Engine. And the whole album sort of came about because I wrote this song for my mom. It's called Tenderness Within, and my mom's here today. Big shout out to her. It's funny because some people think or say that we look really alike and have thought that she's my sister, to the point where actually people have come up to her like, you did such a great job on the show. And like that could either mean that she looks 24 or I look 54. Anyways, I love my mom so much. I wrote this song for her, and I was scrambling last minute, as I usually am. Procrastinated night before. I'm literally on the floor of my laundry room, like trying to figure out what to give her. And I'm like, I should write her a song. And I wrote the song and I called it Tenderness Within. And I recorded it super quickly. That was back when they had something called a cappella. And so like one of my friends recorded the piano part and one of my friends recorded the bass part. We sort of put it together. And I played it at the dinner table in front of my whole family. And either at the family, or at the dinner table, or afterwards, my family came up to me. They're like, so when are you gonna write me a song? So I started writing all these different originals, so that's how I wrote JP Shuffle, that's how I wrote Girl in the Jeep. So I'm one by one going through all my family members.